Well, welcome to the latest virtual ops. Virtual model railroad operations between two model railroads that are actually 1,000 miles apart. These are occurring between my Kingsport division, here's a picture of my blog, and my friend John's N.Y.C.T.L train layout, and here's his blog. We've been doing this for almost a couple of years now, where we create identical or at least similar looking trains and dispatch them to each other's layouts for model railroad operations. We just come up with a new one. It's a coal train, a unit coal train designated URN3. We'll tell you about that. One of the large industries on the N.Y.C.T.L train layout is Hudson Coal, shown here. They've been getting a lot of orders recently from Canadian steel mills and power plants along Lake Ontario, so Hudson Coal is responding by sending out unit trains of loaded coal hoppers. They're being routed to the Genesee loading docks in Rochester, New York, via West Yard on my own layout, which will send them 2 points west. Here's a unit train waiting for its power to couple up in front. As you can see, the consist includes a Pennsy GP30, a Penn Central GP40, followed by a Penn Central GP38-2. I'll be replicating that consist on the train that appears on my own layout. Well, here's John's train leaving the N.Y.C.T.L train layout, and will be next seen on my own Kingsport division. The first sighting of unit train URN3 on the Kingsport division is here at this rural grade crossing in Marion, New York. This is the summit of the Kingsport division, dotted with farmland. After crossing over the summit, the train is seen here drifting down towards Kingsport. The train approaches Kingsport, passing behind the local minor league ballpark where it's opening day, and the fans seem to be enjoying the train as much as the game. The train continues on through Kingsport Station. Perhaps some of the passengers waiting for their train might be rail fans and happy to watch this long string of hoppers go by. At Ulster Avenue, URN3 meets a short Kingsport and Western transfer run. The train arrives at West.Mill, passing WM Tower and a newly installed automatic car identification scanner. Slowing now on its approach into West.Mill Yard. The Penn Central crew's responsibility for this train ends here at West.Mill after they uncouple their consist from the train. The units will be replaced with these two Baltimore and Ohio F7s. The Baltimore and Ohio and Kingsport and Western are pooling power for the run from West.Mill to Rochester. last thing that needs to be done to make this a Baltimore and Ohio and Kingsport and Western train to Rochester is to change out this caboose. Yard switcher number 8951 gets the call to do the caboose transfer. URN3 is now in the control of the Baltimore, Ohio and Kingsport and Western railroads. Seen here heading west out of West Mill towards Salamanca, New York, where the train will then be routed north towards Rochester and the Genesee coal docks. Well, thanks for taking a look at the inaugural run of unit coal train ops between my layout and the New York Central train layout. We're continuing to develop different schemes, and we're hoping this one will be a good one. Nothing seems to epitomize railroading like a long string of hopper cars loaded with coal.